Hello, children. How are you? Today in chemistry, I'm going to start a chapter new, that chemical bonding. You know what is chemical bonding? That question must come in your mind. Suppose, what is chemical bonding? What is chemical bonding? This is the question, right? Chemical bonding, it is a stable chemical uh, union of a chemical bond, right? And is a force that hold the atoms, right, of an element or a compound in a molecule. Is it clear what I said? See the answer, what will be there if I write the answer? Proper answer we have there. You can write a stable chemical union. Chemical union, right? Or a chemical bond. Or a chemical bond is a force. What I say is a force, right, that holds the atom of an element, the atom of an element, right, or a compound in a molecule. Is it clear? This is the proper definition for that element. And you know, types of now, how many types of bondings are there? Right? How many types of chemical bonding, right? So there are two types. Two types of bonds. What I say? Two types of bonds. What are the two types of bond? One is your electrovalent bond, and this one sometimes we call ionic bond also. Ionic bond. And number two is your covalent bond. Covalent bond. Is it clear? There are two types, electrovalent or ionic bond or covalent bond. Now, electrovalence in between the one metal and non-metal, right? And covalent, when I'll give you, it will be sharing in what you call non-metal to non-metal or the same element also, right? So in electrovalent, the element has been transferred from, right, metal transfer and non-metal accept that one. So first try to understand what is an electrovalent. Electrovalent bond. See, it is a bond, you could write like that. It is a bond formed between a metal and a non-metal. Non-metal. right? Where the metal loses electrons, that I said. Good, right? Where the metal loses electrons, right? And the non-metal accept or gains electrons. To attain, why they are gaining? To attain the stability right, and they form a cation and anion. They form a cation and anion, right, respectively, you could say. And are held together by strong force of attraction right, and known as electrostatic force. Right, between these two. Is it clear? So this is the definition that I gave you. Means what? Here metals generally they lose the electrons, and non-metals they gain the electrons, right, and form the stable compounds, right? Like for example I'm giving you, right, number one, suppose sodium chloride. You know the formula sodium chloride? NaCl. Right? No. You know sodium, here that atomic number of what sodium? It is 11. So what will be the electronic configuration? It will be 2, 8 and 1. Like chlorine. What is the atomic number of that chlorine? It is 17. That you know. So it will be what? 2, 8 and 7. Their electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 7. These are the atoms, right? Now, how they combine? Look at here. Here, suppose sodium is there, Na, and suppose one outer orbit, what will be there? 1 electrons, right? And here, suppose chlorine is there. Chlorine, it will be 7. Suppose here 7, right? So now these electrons transfer from here to here. Is it clear? When it has transfer, so what they become? See that here Na. Now here loss of electrons there, so this will be positively charged. This electrons has been transferred to the chlorine. Here excess of chlorine, in chlorine excess of electrons are there. So this will be what? It will be negatively charged. chlorine. So here one electron has come. Now see, it become stable. And this will be negative charge. So this all has been transferred from here, this I made it. So now ions whatever has been made, try to understand. So next step, what we can say, see that Na, it was positive ions and chlorine become negative one, right? So this is a positive ions means what? It become 2 and 8 because here they have lost one electrons and here chlorine ions will be what? It will be 2, 8 and 8. Is it clear? So these will be the ions, right? So formula become what? It will be NaCl. That's very clear. Like that. Not only this, many of them are like that. Now second one, suppose I am giving another example for potassium chloride, right? Potassium chloride. Same way, potassium chloride means what? It is KCl. This is the formula for that. Now, potassium, now what will be the, see that at first you see atomic number of potassium, it is what? 19. So how will you find the electronic configuration? It will be 2, 8, 8 and 1. Is it clear? Chlorine, as you know, I have given you, that is 17. So it will be what? 2, 8 and 7. These are the atoms. Right? Now, see that potassium holds is there. Same way like that. Potassium, suppose only one electron in a outer shell. And chlorine, what you have seen? So that is 2, 4, 6 and 1, 7. Now these electrons will be that transfer from metal to non-metal. When it has been transferred, so what it gives you? It will be giving you potassium plus, right? And chlorine here, it will be chlorine 2, 4, right? Here 6, 7 and 1 has already been come here. So this become positive. So suppose this one has been transferred from there, right? And this become negative, right? So what has been come up there? It is there. Now you see potassium, K ion, that is K positively ions are there. And here positive ions means one already has been transferred. So it will be what? 2, 8, 8. Because one has been transferred from there. Right? And here chlorine ions, it will be negative. Why? Because one already has been accepted. Gains like that. So it will be what? 2, 8 and here is become 8. Here was 7, one gain is there. So this will be that again ions. Yes, I said cations and anions. So this will be what? Here the formula what it comes? It will be KCl. So potassium chloride has been written in that way. Suppose next example I am giving you. This all comes in examination. Try to understand. Number 3, magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride is what? Formula that you know, MgCl2. You understand why this is becoming like that. So Mg, again you will write here Mg, what is the atomic number is there? It is 12. So electronic configuration will be what? Right? 2, 8, 10 and 2. Right? Chlorine again I said 17 is there. So it will be what? 2, 8 and 7. Right? These are the atoms are there. Is it clear? So now in this, you see how it will be combining there. Here chlorine is, that is 2 molecules of that. So Mg you write here. Because Mg one like that, from here also giving and from here. Suppose here I am writing chlorine. Right? Here 2, 4, 6 and 1, 7. Here also chlorine. Here 2, 4, 6 and 7. So one has been transferred from here to here and this one has been transferred from here to here. Right? So now what will come up? See that here chlorine become 8. Right? So chlorine here 2, 1 already has come and here, so this become 8 and this will be negative because one excess of electron is there. And then here Mg, right? Here 2 plus because already just 2 electrons has been transferred to the chlorine, right? And this will be what? Here also chlorine. So 1 has come here, that is 2, 4, 6 and 1, 7 and this one has come here. So this will be what? Again here it will be negative. Is it clear? So it will be what? That has been transferred in that way. And here also you can say that has been transferred back. So this become what? MgCl2, right?